Well, we've talked a little bit about relations. Now we're going to start to introduce something called functions. But the first thing we got to look at are these two key terms here, the domain and the range. Now, it doesn't matter how we have it set up. If we have a table of values, our domain is going to be on the left, our range is going to be on the right. Our arrow diagram, domain, range, always set up that way. Okay? We also have our ordered pairs, domain, range. And if we're looking at a graph, domain, range. Always. So, the first set of elements of a relation is called the domain. The set of related second elements of a relation is called the range. Now, we're going to start talking about a function. A function is a special relation. There's a one-to-one relationship. There's only exactly one term in the range connected to a value in the domain. So, example, here we get some stuff here that we're going to start talking about. Here are some different ways to relate vehicles and the number of wheels each has. These are relations, because when you look at this, two wheels can be a bicycle or a motorcycle. So what happens is a relation. There's a connection, number of wheels, and the vehicle type. Now, if we look at it the other way, this relation associates a vehicle with the number of wheels it has. Now we're going the other direction. A bicycle can only have two wheels. A motorcycle only has two wheels. This, on the other hand, is still a relation, but we're going the other way. We're going from the type of vehicle to the number of wheels. Over here, we're going from the number of wheels to the type of vehicle. These are relations. These are connections between vehicles and the number of wheels. Now, from that, we go into identifying a function. Now, remember, we said it's a special type of relation. Can only have one member in the range associated to a member in the domain. Okay? So, determine whether a relation is a function. Justify your answer for each of the following below. A relation that associates a number with a prime factor of the numbers. So I'm going to look at these, and I've got 4. It has 2. And that's the only time I see 4. So we're good. 6 can go to 2. 6 can go to 3. 2 range values for 1 domain value. That means it's not a function. Okay? There's going to be all kinds of different tests we're going to do. Now we go over here. If there's 2 arrows leading from a value or element in a left oval, then it is not a function. Well, in this case, January has 31 days, February is 28, March 31, April 30. This is a function. Why? 1 arrow, 1 going away, 1, 1, 1. We could change this, we could have turned it around, and if we had been going this direction, it wouldn't have been a function. If we were going this way, it wouldn't be a function because there would be 2 arrows going away from 31. But in this case, there's 1 arrow going away.
Please excuse me,
and that is
just a reminder, there is
it.